What up? Alright guys, welcome to part 2. The last time we saw for part 1. If you have not seen that video, simply just go back and look on that video, alright? So we are going very slow. So for the persons who don't want the explanation, you can speed up the video. Alright? While you're at it, just ensure that you are subscribed and ensure that you like the video to effort. And if I see a one at 30 seconds, watch 15 seconds, you can watch it, right? Alright, so 42 says, in a box there are 8 red, 7 blue, and 6 green marbles. One marble is picked up randomly. What is the probability that it is neither a blue nor a green? Alright, so let us see how we can approach this one. So first read the question carefully. Put this in a block, say block powerful. Alright, so first we need the total, which is going to be our denominator. So total marbles will be 8 plus 7 plus 6. 8 and that 15 and 6, 21. Now we say neither a blue or a green. So blue is 7 and green is 6. So if it's neither blue or green, that means it's red. So it's 8 over 21. Now let's move on. 43. Alright, so this show a chart. This is a chart of 720 students, and it asks how many students play cricket. We can do this more than one way. However, since we know the total number of students, which is 720, I'm going to use that as my advantage. Alright, so a quarter of 720 will be how much? So remember it's football. So that'll be a quarter. So we divide 720 by 4. Right away we can get football, right? And that would be 1, 3, so that's a 180. So we know it's a 180 play football. That's the first thing. Alright, so basketball is 30%. So let's find 30% of this. Of 720. So it will be 3 times 72, 3 to 6. Let's put it in here to say 6 and 3 7s 21. So we know it's a total of 216 persons play basketball. Right, we need tennis now. Notice they give this in degree and they give it percent. Very good, Csec. So it's 36. Everything is 360. So this is basically 1/10. So we just find 1/10. For tennis, a 1/10, right? So find 1/10 of 70, 20. That should be 72. Well, let's just work it out. So 36 into this 1. 36 into this 10. 10 into itself 1. 10 into that 7. Yes, so it's just 1/10. So all we have to do now is just add all of them here. So add 180 plus 216 plus 72, and then we subtract that from 180. So let's use a space here. 180 and 72. As we say, guys, no ears, alright? 8, 7, 8, 15, 160. So that's 368. So we know that all of this combined are 368. So all we have to do, take 368 from 720 and I will do that. That look like 368. Alright, bam. 8 from that account, so we'll borrow 1, 10, so that's got 10, so that's got 2, 6 from that account, so borrow 1 again, so now 5, 352. No, it would be 6, so that's 252. Let's see what's happening here now. Alright, so that would be 43, would be 252. Let's move up to this one now. It's supposed to be. This supposed to be 4. Alright, so let's move up to 44. A male student is picked at, oh, I think there's something about it. Item 44 refer to the following two-way table which shows the mode of the transportation to school on a particular day for a group of 200 students. So it says by bus, male 30, taxi 50, and walk 28. So that is a male. So it's a total of 108 males. For females, 44, 16, 32, and 90. Alright? Let's go now. It says a male student is picked at random from the group. What is the probability that he does not walk to school on that day? I notice they say it does not walk. So does not walk mean the others, right? So it's either he does not walk, he take bus or taxi. So 30 plus 50, that's our 80. So add that, and the total is going to be 108. Reduce it now. I use 4. Going to that 20. Going to that goes 2 times. Do this one. So 20 over 7. There's no number, so let's see if that option is here. Alright, so that's C. Cannot be reduced anymore. Alright, let's move on to 45. The point where a linear function crosses the horizontal axis. So the horizontal axis, the x-axis, alright? Let's establish that. Is it the y-intercept? No. The y-intercept is here, but the y-axis, that will be the x-intercept. If you look for the other options. Alright, 46 says the equation of a line which passes through the point 0, 2 and has a gradient of 4. Equation of a line that passes through the point 0, 5. So this is the y-intercept. So here we go. And it have a gradient of 4. So which is right here. So that will be C. Alright, let's move on to 47. Remember, there is a part 1 for this, so go and check it. Which of the following graph represents a linear? That is P. Now, give some time if it's straightforward, alright? 48. Item refer to the equation. Refers to the following graph of a quadratic function. And it says, let's go straight to the question R. It said the coordinate of the turning point of the function y equal 4x minus x squared r. So basically the turning point would be right here. So we're looking for this coordinate right. Right, that's the maximum turning point in this case. When it curves down like this, it's our minimum and it's the lowest point on the graph. So this is the highest part. Alright, so read the x first. So x is 2. And then you go all the way up 4. So that's 2, 4. So let's move. So that will be t. Alright, let's move on to 49. Let's see what it says. It says a line L is parallel to the line 3x minus 7y minus 9 equals 0. What is the gradient of the line L? Now, if they are parallel, it means that both lines have the same gradient. So all we have to do is figure out the gradient with this, and that will be our answer. Now, to do that, we're going to solve for y. So we're going to make y the subject of the formula. Just take the time, we're not rush it, you know, guys. We're not rush it. So what I want to learn, this is not the place for you, alright? Alright, so we're going to make y, so we're going to get rid of that 3x here first. Alright, so boom. So negative 7y. This is a negative 3x. So it's going to become negative 3x. We're not really focused on this, but I'm still going to do plus 9. As I just agreed, we are focused on. Alright, so now we're going to divide by negative 7 because we want to get y by itself. So negative cancel negative, so it's 3 over 7. Positive 3 over 7. Alright, so let's move on to 50. Hit the like button if you have not done so. 50 says, I'm going to pick up this a bit. I like it. Yeah, show clear. It says if g of x is equal to 7x minus 3 divided by 5, then what is g negative 6? So that's a function, and all we have to do, guys, is just figure out when you plug. Hello? Morning. Okay, awesome. Hey guys, sorry about that, you know, already. Alright, so what we're gonna do is substitute the value of negative 6, alright? And we will say x, and that's what they actually want us to do. Guys, remember, try the questions before me, alright? Type in the answer. Alright, so let's go. So the bracket means to multiply, so 7 times 6, that gives us negative 42, a positive times a negative, and then we have minus 3. And then we divide by 5. Alright, so both of them are negative, so we're gonna add them and get negative 45 divided by 5. So how many times 5 can go into that? 9. Since it's negative, positive divided by a negative divided by a positive, that's negative. Only time we get a positive is when the signs are the same. Like if we are two negatives, then that would be positive. So this is negative 9. Alright, so let's go for 51 now. It says, type in answer for us, guys. If you want to put the following arrow, which shows the function f. Alright, so it says, which of the following best describe the function? Type that in the comment section before I do the solution. Let's go. Alright, what's the answer, guys? Which of these best describe? Alright, so I would suggest you inspect each for all of them. Alright, so the first one says y is equal to x plus 3. Alright, so 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 3. We don't have to go any further. It's check out. Alright, so since it's check out for all, we don't have to go any further. So that would be A. Oh, I think I should go up. Let's move on to 52. And 52 says, the range of f of x to the third for the domain negative 2 is, alright, so we're going to cube all the numbers, so that should be positive, right? Once you, no, negative for this one, because a cube, not square. So this will be this. Negative 2 to the second, to the third power is negative 8, so that will be. We have to be very careful, you know, guys, very careful. Alright, let me show you 53 now, and you guys do this one. What transformation maps PQ R onto P? Is it a rotation, a reflection, or enlargement? Alright, so this will be a reflection. Notice it's facing each other. Mirror line probably be about somewhere here. Don't quite that. Yeah. Each point is the exact distance from each other. So that will be a reflection. Let's move on to 54. In which of the following polygon does the sum of the measures of the interior angles equal to the sum of the measures of the exterior angles? Is it a triangle, a hexagon, a pentagon, or a quadrilateral? I love this question, CC. I love this. Pick up for that one. I like this one. It's a very nice question. So which is it, guys? Alright, so the exterior angles, all polygons is 360 degrees, right? So it would be a quadrilateral since its interior angles add up to 360 degrees also. Alright, so let's move on to 55. It says the identify to the following diagram of the line y equal x, which is this line right here. Let's see what it says now. What is the image of the line y equal x when it is rotated clockwise? So we are going this direction clockwise, just like for the clock work. Yeah, of 90 degrees. So that means it's gonna be something like this. And it says it rotates clockwise about the origin. So that would be y equal negative x. Alright, let's move up. Oh, 56 is right here, right beside it. Let's go up to 56. 56 refer to the following diagram. So we have P dot Q dot. Alright, I can even look at it. It's like a translation. Alright, in the diagram, translation by which AB is equal to A prime B is. Alright, so we are 2, and we end up at 4. 5, and we end up at 7. So that means that the x part will be 2, you add 2 there, so. Alright, to the y part, now we have 5, and you go 6, so it's 2, 1. You add by 2, 1. Alright, so this one is pretty straightforward. So that is this one now 57. Refer to the following right angle triangle ABCD. In ABC, guys. Let's go now. It says AB equal to 40. The length BC in meters is. So what would be the length BC? How can we find that? Using the trig ratio, because obviously that's what they want us to do. But the good thing, we don't have to complete. Alright, so let's see what we're finding. The length BC, which is the height, so we do this. So it will be opposite. So it will be, so that's sin opposite over hypotenuse. So it's sin 30 equal to this over 40. After which we cross multiply, so it will be 40 times sin 30. Alright, so I think I see the answer now. A. Alright, so let's move on to 58. Hit the like button if you just join, or subscribe if you have not subscribed. Alright, so it says OA, B, upwards on a straight line. ABC is map onto A. So this map onto this. That's the first thing we have to establish. Because remember, it can be this map onto this. But it says ABC map onto this. So this was the original. Alright. But these are the new option. What is the scale factor? Now, scale factor means it's as if they are saying by what number it increases. So this a 1, this a 2. So clearly we can see the scale factor change. 1, 2. It should be 4. 1, 2. See? So the scale factor is 2. An enlargement of 2. Positive 2. Alright, so let's move on to 9. And this one is a very nice question. I did this before on my channel. Alright, so let's just label it. So we have the north line, south, east, west. So listen to what it says. A plane is flying in a direction of 0.45. So basically, halfway between this, right? And it's a clockwise direction. So bam, go here so, and this is 45. It says no. Oh, it changes direction now. So we're gonna change the direction. So first you go so, when you change the direction, you go to 135. So guess we're going. Boom. You will pass by the 45. The 45 from that is 90. So it's 90 degrees. Alright. Number 60 and last. Oh, see my number here. People always want my number. Them kids join me. Pepsi, Csec, SCA class. So you guys can holler at me. Like the video, guys. Alright. In triangle PQR, P is equal to X and angle Q equal to X. What is the size of angle R? Alright, so basically, we can just add them two angles here and subtract from 180 since it add up to 180. Our triangle is 180 degrees. So our answer would be. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please ensure that you are subscribed. Please ensure that you like the video. This is the last minute. I'm out. No doubt. See you guys in another video. Enjoy and subscribe guys. What if a video coming up? What if a lives coming up? Alright, I'm out.